What's up, people? You know what it is. Back with another one. Listen, it's amazing how sometimes we shouldn't care as much as the next person, right? And let me clear that up. Sometimes we care too much about other people that don't really care too much about their situation, right? And what I mean by that is we try to help people out of their situation, and they don't care enough to get themselves out of their own situation. So we can't care more than they do. And some people are going to show you that. They're going to show you that, my man, you need to relax. You need to step back. You need to take a step back and let me do what I do on my own accord. Let me weather my own storm. And sometimes you got to step back and let people weather their own storm, because you got your own storm to weather. You may not have one now, and you may not have one in a couple months or even a couple years, but you got to let people sit back and weather their own storm. Just because yours not here and you can help somebody else don't mean you should, don't mean you can, and don't mean that another person should let you. You got to step back and let them weather theirs, because they will show you that I got to do my own thing. I gotta get through this myself, because if you help me, you hindering me. Sometimes you can't help people unless they ask for it. A lot of people can't get through life being helped, because when you're not in a corner, and there's gonna come a time when you can't help them, and they're gonna look for your help when they said you will always be there for them. But you can't, and you're not. So they're going to look back on resentment, saying you was always going to be there for me, and you're not. Because you know what? We enabled them. We told them we was always going to be there for them, because you know why? You helped them with every situation. You helped them with everything when they told you to step back. So now that you didn't step back and you stepped in, now they looking for you for everything. They looking for you for help. So you got to step back. And you can't not care more than they do. You try to come in people's lives and care about their situation. You got to let people handle their own situation, man. Handle their own life. You can't come in dictating to them, telling them how to run their life. Don't work like that. I really want to say more, but there's nothing else that needs to really be said. You need to hear this. You really need to hear this. I really want to say more, but take a step back. You can't care more than somebody else. It's their situation. If they ask, you can lend a hand, but if not, step back. Let them take care of their own situation. Don't step in. Let them weather the storm. There's going to be many more. They may need your help. Be there then, not now when they don't need you. Just because you don't have a storm to weather don't mean that there's not other things you can be doing with your time. Let people care for their own needs. In due time, they'll see that if they need help, they'll ask. Until then, just be a spectator, man. Be on the outside looking in, and if they ask, you help. Until then, just watch. Be a friend. Be a lending ear. Only when help is asked, then you come along and be there. So y'all be blessed, and I'm out, people.